welcome to today's value plays for FanDuel and DraftKings on NBA. It is the 11th of January 2017, and we're looking at another smaller slate, 6 games tonight. Kind of odd for a Wednesday, but the past week has all been kind of in that 8 to 10 game range, not even 10, 8 game range for the last week. So it's been kind of a fun but unique slate. I think I'm kind of ready for a monster slate to return, but tonight we're working with 6 games. A lot of the stars are here, though. We got the Cavs playing in what could be a potential blowout in Portland, or against Portland. We also got, Westbrook, Harden. Those guys are all on the slate as well. So, plenty of elite options to still choose from, and fair balanced lineup could work as well tonight. But values are still always a must, and you need to find at least 1 or 2 to get solid enough lineup to compete. So what we're going to do here is look through some values, and we're going to do it starting with the point guard tonight. Going with Derrick Rose first of all. The Knicks at Philadelphia. It's coming in at 6,600 on FanDuel and 5,900 on DraftKings. Rose is slated to start tonight, just like he was on Monday, and that should help his ownership percentage dip after whatever happened on Monday. His not showing up for the game at all. Sounds like they got it worked out. He's going to start, and that should help people kind of avoid him, hopefully. His usage rate, though, is pretty high. It's 27.7. That's good enough for me to trust him tonight against the 13th ranked DVP team in the Sixers. They're actually pretty good at covering the point guard, but I think Rose is just going to be on the court enough with 30 plus minutes in his usage to kind of help meet his value here. 5,900 on DraftKings, we got him projected at 33.48. So, hovering right around that 5x with a much higher ceiling than that. So Derrick Rose is an option at the point guard, which is a position I probably won't be paying down for too much, besides maybe on FanDuel where maybe you need 2. Could maybe see doing it there, but just a heads up on that one. Early looking here. It's very early, so as always, things can change. Late scratches, studs getting sat, and whatnot. The other option I got here is TJ McConnell on the other side of the court there, Philadelphia against the Knicks. McConnell I actually am liking a little bit more even than Rose. He's 5,400 on FanDuel, 5,500 on DraftKings. McConnell's been, pretty darn good, hot over his last 4 games. He scored 26 or more DraftKings points in that same span of 4 games. His last game, he actually only scored 4 real points, which would normally be a concern, but he still produced 8 rebounds and 6 assists. So, he got up there and, above 26 DK points once again. So, the production seems to be there, the minutes seem to be there, and he's doing it with peripheral stats as well. So, the upside seems to be there. If McConnell can score 10 plus points, real points, and get around 5 rebounds, 5 assists or more, he's going to meet value easily. So tonight we got him projected at 30.69 on DraftKings, and at 5,500 again, that's about a 5x plus with a higher ceiling. So TJ McConnell is another option early here at point guard. Shooting guard, I'm looking at Courtney Lee in that same game. Knicks against Philadelphia. He's 4,200 on FanDuel, 4,000 on DraftKings. I normally don't like playing Courtney Lee, and I'm still hesitant tonight. I'm probably going to be looking for other options here. But shooting guard is just kind of a disgusting position so far today from what I can see, besides some of the top-end plays. The Sixers are 19th ranked in DVP, and Lee's been playing about 35 minutes, so he's on the court enough that, he can get some work done, some points scored in fantasy either way. His usage rate's 13.22, not fantastic by any means. But like I said, his minutes are there, so he can produce, enough to meet 5x for sure, probably 6x, which we got him projected at tonight. 4,000 on DraftKings, projected at 25.2, so just over 6x we got him projected at. So that's what you're looking for in value, 5x or more. Definitely 6 or 7x is even better. So Lee appears to be in a pretty good spot tonight, so if you're looking for a cheap shooting guard, he's not a bad option. The other one I'm looking at here is Evan Turner, Blazers against Cleveland. 4,600 on FanDuel, 3,900 on DraftKings. He comes off the bench, but he's used quite a bit. He's got a 19.8 usage percentage, and he plays about 23 to 25 minutes off the bench, which is kind of what you're looking for. The other thing to consider in this game is a potential blowout. It always is with Cleveland, especially if the big three are playing. That means Turner could get some extra run late. So that would be an added bonus for sure. Slate like tonight, value's hard to come by. Don't always look for starters. That's kind of the my rule of thumb lately, and I think it's working pretty well. You kind of target bench players who play 20 or plus minutes, or 18 minutes or so, but their usage rate's really high because they're with the second unit. That's a great value option. They can usually meet value relatively quick and consistently that way. Tonight Turner's a perfect example. 3,900 on DraftKings. We got him projected at 21.8 DraftKings points. So that's 7x. That's kind of, or not 7x, but 6x for sure. And kind of what you're looking for. Turner does qualify at small forward as well on DraftKings, so that's something to consider. But as I mentioned earlier, shooting guard's just kind of a disgusting position. So if I play Turner, he's going to be in the shooting guard position tonight. Small forward, Aaron Gordon, the Magic at the Clippers, 4,600 on FanDuel, 5,200 on DraftKings. His usage rate's been climbing. It's up to 20.6. He's exactly what we're looking for in value. He plays the minutes, and he's a little higher priced on DraftKings, kind of than I want to pay, but FanDuel for sure. I'm liking his price plenty. And he's also got a 5x projection tonight. So I'm more than fine rolling Mr. Gordon out there. The other thing to note is he qualifies as power forward on DraftKings. So if you pay up for the small forwards tonight, which isn't a bad idea with the slate at all, you could plug Gordon in at power forward for a value if you need. The other option here is Maurice Harkless, Portland against Cleveland. 4,500 on FanDuel, 4,000 on DraftKings. You got him at a 6x projection tonight, very cheap on DraftKings, and he's still affordable on FanDuel, where 4,500, it's more than fair price for Mr. Harkless. We got him projected for about 5x, but 6x on DraftKings. So 25th ranked DVP in Cleveland, and he plays about 30 minutes a game. And if this game does turn ugly quick, Harkless could still see some plenty of court time. So Harkless makes another good value play here at small forward tonight. Power forward, Amir Johnson, Boston versus Washington, 4,100 at FanDuel, 4,100 on DraftKings. Johnson's been playing some really solid minutes, 34 minutes. He's got him projected for tonight, and his usage rate's high enough, 17.78. But the key is that he's facing the Wizards, who are 27th ranked in DVP. That just adds more appeal to Mr. Johnson tonight. They allow almost 50 points to the power forward position. So Johnson should be able to hit 5x for sure with a higher ceiling than that. He qualifies as center on DraftKings. That's news to me here. So if you want to plug him in at center, you could even do that at that price, 4,100, and that's more than fair. He's projected for 23.28 on DraftKings tonight too, so just under 6x. That's exactly what you're looking for, as I've been saying. Joakim Noah at center tonight. Once again, Noah appears on my value play, and until the minutes really dip and his numbers start declining, I'm going to keep plugging him in. 4,800 on FanDuel, 4,700 on DraftKings. Noah should be placed facing the process, Mr. Joel Embiid tonight, which is a little intimidating, but not enough for me not to consider playing him at this price. We got him projected again for another 6x tonight. His usage rate's only 14, but he's getting it done with the peripheral stats, the rebounds, the minutes, the assists, and I just think Noah's playing too well right now not to use him at this price. Once he gets up to that 5,000, 5K range, that might be where I hesitate a little bit more. But for now, 6x value, that's exactly what I want out of my center if I'm going cheap. I wouldn't worry too much about Embiid. They're still ranked 25th in DVP against the big men over in Philly. So that's what I got for you tonight, for tonight's slate. It's bright and early, like I said. Always, always, always keep tabs on the minutes, injury news, late scratches. It's been kind of an insane year so far this season. It is every year, but that is absolutely critical to lineup building and DFS success. Staying on top of that stuff, late swaps, as late as you can before tip-off, that sort of thing. So with that, I wish you the best. Stay tuned for the GPP green light coming out later over on dailyfantasycafe.com, as well as being able to use our Colossus Optimizer and all the other great content we provide over there. So with that, I will let you go. Good luck today, everyone, and have a great day.